So, with the day break between two games, I'm going to go and grade every single player on Team USA. We are going to go with the system of we're going with the European grading system where C is average, C minus D plus is average. Actually, no. C is average. B is good. A is elite. A is the top. We're not going on the American system where a B plus is average. No. We're doing if you've been playing a 5 out of 10, you are going to be getting a C. So, Paige Bueckers. I thought she was really good last night. Really, really good last night. I thought her creation was good. It annoys me how much she passes out of threes. I'm just saying it does. It annoys me how many times Paige Bueckers will be wide open for three and she'll shoot the two instead. Thank God Paige Bueckers is such a good mid-range shooter because I've never, it's almost Sean Livingston-esque for just pass, or almost a refusal to shoot the three ball while being this one of the greatest mid-range shooters the sport's ever seen. How Paige Bueckers is getting on, I thought she looked okay in that first game. I thought she looked good yesterday. And I'm gonna go B plus for Paige. I'll give Paige a B plus. I think that's a fair grade. I think she was very, very good again in that second game yesterday after having a decent first game. I'd say she probably I'll give her maybe a B for the first game and an A, maybe A minus for the second game. Nobody had an A plus game. Nobody played as well as Rhyne or Caitlin did in that first game and that second game. But yeah, I'll give Paige a B plus. Really solid showing for her two games. Kelsey Plum, I thought started off really, really well in. I thought she was okay against Senegal. I thought she was really good to start the game against Puerto Rico. Slowed down a lot, to be honest. Started off very, well, but it's just been kind of solid after that. There was nothing crazy that she had done. I'll go B. Do I want to just put her as a flat B? Yeah, I'm just going to go flat B for Kelsey Plum. I don't think it's B plus. I don't think she's been as good as Paige Bueckers. That being said, I don't think she's been that much worse than Paige Bueckers. So I think all around, I'm happy out with a B grading for Kelsey Plum. Dearica Hamby, I know she scored quite a few points against Senegal. If you can give an F minus to a player for how they played yesterday, it looked like Dearica Hamby took up play basketball for the first ever time yesterday. It was the worst performance any individual has had. I think she was probably, if I don't notice someone, I'll give them a C. And F and a C, I'm going to go D for Dearica Hamby. Not great. Again, you never know what's going to happen, but it's I thought Dearica Hamby was very poor in this game. Heck, even in the 3x3 when she got called up to the USA team, I thought she was really poor. Dearica Hamby is not, in her last two showings, Team USA has not done a great job, if we're being real here. She has not done the greatest job in the world. But yeah, so we've got Kahleah Copper next, and Kahleah Copper started off extremely hot in the first game. She started off really hot. She scored, I think, 6 points in the first quarter. She looked off play. She's been looking off players. She's been doing weird shit. And when it comes down to it, Kahleah Copper could very well make the Olympic team, but it'll be for defense. It'll be as this lockdown defender rather than as a flat out scorer. And it's very clear. Kahleah Copper is the one player on this team that I'm it looks like she believes it's her team. And with that being said, it's not. I'm going to give Kahleah Copper, because she is still, I'm going to give her a C minus. Better than the D, I'm going to give Dearica Hamby. I'll give Kahleah Copper a C minus. Chelsea Gray has done nothing. She has taken 2 shots or something, or 3 shots. She is just being anonymous. She is struggling to run at the minute. Defensively made some good defensive plays yesterday. A couple of nice passes, but has also been throwing the ball into the stands a few times. Like, she's passed the ball a couple of times to, like, when some players, when they make long passes and they're off, you can at least see what they're trying to do. Like, not everyone's going to make pinpoint passes. Chelsea Gray's thrown a couple of turnovers where I don't even understand what she's trying to do. I'm going to go, I'll give her a C. I'll give her a C. She hasn't done anything bad, so I can't go and give her lower than a C, but like the most inoffensive nothing basketball I've ever seen from Chelsea Gray. Angel Reese. Now, Angel Reese, this is a bit of a weird one because it's clear Angel Reese was the only player playing with any intensity yesterday. She did a lot of dumb shit on the floor, but like, I would rather someone do dumb shit and play intense than, you know, only make the highest of high IQ plays and not be intense, if you get me. So, yeah, I don't know, like, I'm either going C plus or B minus for Angel. I think she's looked good. There's been a lot of, and that's the thing with Angels, there's been a lot of good and a lot of bad. A lot of real bad. But the effort's been there. I'm going to go B minus for Angel. I'll go B minus. I think she's been one of the better bigs on the team. And she's done a lot of good. And in fairness to her, like, she was the only player that I looked yesterday and thought, okay, this player is playing with any sort of a motor. And that included like Paige Bueckers. Paige has hit her shots. Angel Reese was the only player looking like she wanted to take it to Puerto Rico. She did get swatted a couple of times, struggled a few times, like turned it over because I thought that she shot the ball and it got tipped out of her hands and nearly scored a basket from getting stripped. But I'll go B minus overall for Angel Reese. Not bad, like really not bad showing. And people saying B minus is bad, like I have her ranked as the third best player on his team as of right now. Rhyne Howard just took a night off yesterday. Was fantastic in the first game. She took the night off. Like, it is what it is. It happens. I think that's what players do sometimes against teams like Puerto Rico. They'll take a night off. They're not going to play too badly, or they're not going to do anything because she showed up in the first game. I would say Rhyne Howard, like, she barely looked like she wanted to be there last time. I don't know what I ranked yesterday. Like, she shot a bunch of threes, but like she was as flat as the whole team. I'll give Rhyne Howard, I'll give her a B plus overall. I think that B plus is probably a fair rating. I'm actually gonna move Angel Reese up to B. Give her the same rating as Kelsey Plum. I think that's fair. But I'll give Ryan a B plus. That is one of the things that, like, she was unbelievable the first game, and like, look, she was quite a bit worse in her second game than Paige was in the first game, which is why I'll give, if you ask me who, as the people we've gone through right now, has been the best player for Team USA, I'll go with Paige, but not Ryan. Ryan's good. Then we got Rae Burrell. Like, I don't think Rae Burrell's done badly. I just don't think she's very good. And that's just my opinion. I don't rate Rae Burrell. I don't rate her highly as a player. I don't think she should have been on this team. But, like, she didn't pick herself. And her actual showing has been okay. Like, it's not like she's been out here stinking it up or anything. I think she's been fine. I think she's been absolutely fine. Like, I don't think she's been this awful player that looks completely out of place badly, but like, she hasn't been good. She's been good by her standards. I'll go C. Like, she's barely in the rotation, even against the bad teams. There might be games where she doesn't play in this qualification period. I don't know why they picked Rae Burrell. I actually don't know. I think it was just convenient that she was in Miami. I think they must just went to loads of players in Miami and said, do you want to play? Do you want to play? Do you want to play? And Rae Burrell was the first person to say yes. Like, that's my only theory for why Rae Burrell is on this team. That being said, she's actually, like, she hasn't been close to the worst player on this team. She's been better than Copper, and she's been better than Copper, and she's been better than Dearica Hamby. Did I rank Copper? C minus. I'll go C for Rae Burrell. Caitlin Clark. Now, this is a tricky one because I'm like, she suffers from, it's the Rhyne Howard situation all over again, where I think Caitlin was better than Rhyne Howard yesterday. I think she was. She at least once jumped the lane and got a one-on-one. There were at least times late in the game when the game opened up a bit that she was trying to do something. Not her best game by any means, and definitely not in the A category. There's no way I'm giving Caitlin Clark an A for how she's played, but like I think her first game is an A+. So I think when we're talking about Caitlin, I'm like, her first game is an A+. As I think Rhyne Howard's an A. I'm not going to I'm hovering between B+, A-. Even though she was like, no, she wasn't great yesterday. I'll go B+. I'll put her, I don't think there deserves to be a tier difference between how her and Paige have played. Caitlin clearly better in game 1, Paige clearly better in game 2. And yeah, so I'll put them both in the B+ category. And I'll give Ryan the B+ category too. So I'll give the 3 of them in B+, and they're going to be the highest, the players that are in B+. And then it is Angel, and I'll probably go Angel, Kelsey Plum in B. Jackie Young. Now, Jackie Young is an interesting one because her minutes at times have been quite limited. Clearly, she's like icing her knee. Like with Jackie Young, she's not 100%. And the thing with Jackie is that like, she's not 100% and she's not playing like she's 100%. Like, it's as simple as that. Like, she is not playing like she's 100%. She's getting beat on defense in times where in situations I've never seen her get beat before. Like, there are a lot of things where I'm like, if the real, like, Jackie Young at her best is one of the best guards in the league, but like, she doesn't look right. I don't think she's done anything badly. I'm going to go C+ for Jackie Young. I think that's a fair rating for her. I don't think she's been she's done anything badly. I just think she's been a bit quiet. I thought she was a bit better yesterday. Like the head down, I like the head down drive, hit an open shot. But yeah, I'll give her that ranking. And then we've got two players here in Monique Billings and Kiki Ariafen. I am going to, honestly, when it comes down to it, I'm going to give these players kind of a high rating. I thought Kiki was good yesterday. And I think Kiki and Monique they do their jobs. They play a bit of defense, they rebound, they roll. They set screens and they roll. So I'm like, they do their jobs. I don't think you can ask that much more from a player than to just, do his or her job. And as you kind of hope that a player does more, but like they're coming in, they're doing what they're asked, and they've been effective. So I think, give both of them the B category? Because like I think it's hard to differentiate how they've played between Monique Billings, Kiki Ariafen, and Angel Reese. I think they're all in that B category. Kiki and Monique Billings, Kiki scored quite a bit yesterday, and Monique Billings has looked 100 times better with Caitlin Clark than without Caitlin Clark. It is like, she is one of these aggressive bigs that will help. And that's the thing where it's like, give Caitlin Clark a bunch of role players and she'll carry a lineup. But like, Billings has been good, as is Kiki. So yeah, overall, like, there are players that definitely, in my opinion, haven't played like up to their reputation. Like Jackie Young just clearly is carrying some form of, I'm not going to say she's carrying an injury, but she's carrying a knock, clearly. Like, she's not playing as many minutes as you would think Jackie Young will be playing. So there's obviously some sort of like a minor knock that she's carrying. But players that I think have played, I think Monique Billings, Kiki Ariafen has been solid in both games. I think Rhyne Howard and Caitlin were exceptional in game 1. I think Paige was exceptional in game 2. I think Kelsey's just been all around good. I think she's been all around good. I think Kahleah Copper and Dearica Hamby have been the two worst players in this team. Hamby by quite a bit. Like, even in game 1, I know she scored a couple of baskets, but I was like looking at him like, man, I expected more from Hamby. And Hamby was just like, it was just embarrassingly bad yesterday. Like, she was not great, but like not offensively bad in game 1. Still got her buckets, but like she was like, the only player I think has been like offensively bad has been Dearica Hamby. Like, she was so bad in that game too. Like, it was like, imagine, like, yeah, I'm not even going to give my comparison. But yeah, who the best 5 players have been for Team USA? I think Paige, Ryan, and Caitlin have been the 3 best. And then Kelsey Plum and the 3 bigs. Kelsey Plum and the three bigs making their, I'm going to say senior debut, and I know Angel Reese playing the America Cup, but like their real senior debut. The three bigs playing their senior debut and Kelsey Plum have been the next four. So I'm like, they've been the best seven. I think that seven has been evidently the best. They're like, after 2 games, you look at that seven and you're like, okay, they've played. They played well. They've played well. I think all 7 are in that category.